Hey everyone, my name is Abhinav Jha. Today we're going to be going over how to connect to Postgres using PGAdmin. And the main application we're going to be using this is with EDC, Enterprise Data Catalog. The agenda is pretty much we're going to be going over why you need to connect to Postgres and just a small demo. So the why is pretty much to increase the visibility to connect to Postgres and should you need to access the RDBMS to perform any troubleshooting and or view irregularities with the data. Now let's get on with the demo. Here's the interface for PGAdmin. Let's go ahead and start creating a new connection. I'm going to go ahead, right click here, register server. Over here you can put any name here. Over here we'll just put test Postgres and go to the connections tab. If you aren't aware of the host name or any other information, for this connectivity we don't need password, but what we do need is the host name and the username and the database. It's going to be discovery, and the username will remain as Postgres, and that is the port we are connecting to. Now for the host name, if you aren't aware, we're going to have to go to the ICS service inside Administrator Console. Once you've logged into the Administrator Console, we're going to go over to Services and Nodes into your ICS service. And over here, we're interested in the host name. That's what we're going to use for our connectivity. Next, we'll go over to the parameters section. And if your environment is SSL enabled, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and click on Verify CA. But just for testing purposes, since my environment is not, we're just going to leave it at Preferred. And over here, now the next step is where we're going to basically bring up the certificate keys and everything for us to connect to Postgres. So let's head over to Admin Console again. And over here, what we're going to do is we're going to have to access our Linux environment. Mine is Linux, and we're going to enter this directory right here. Here is my Linux environment, and since we've accessed our OPT Informatica ICS, the directory we got from the administrator console, we basically are looking for the search folder that is inside here, and our main three certificates that we have to download to our machine is the infa_node_cert_key.pem, the infa_priv_key.pem, and infa_pub_cert.pen. What we're going to do is we're going to download this into our machine. Over here you can see I just downloaded it into my desktop and created a folder here. And why we need this is because Postgres does require certificate to access the whole RDBMS. So let's go ahead and start adding our certificates. First one we're going to add is client certificate. We can just leave the keywords alone. And then what we want to do is go to where we downloaded our search. For this one, we're going to be using the infa_node_cert_key.pen. I'm going to go ahead and add another one for client certificate key. And this one, we're going to be using the infa_priv_key.pen. And we're going to add a third and final one for root certificate. And it's going to be the final one, the infa_pub_cert.pen. Now, we're not done here. You see these backslashes? We have to change these to forward slashes. So let's go ahead and quickly do them. Once you've updated the backslash to forward slashes, let's go ahead and click on Save. And as you can see, our connection has been created, and we can go ahead and basically query this however way we want to, properties, SQL. Thank you. So before I conclude this video, I would like you to note that Informatica does not support the PGAdmin tool, and if you're facing issues with the development environment, we suggest reaching out to their support team. Also, we'd love to hear from you, and here are two ways to reach out to us. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.